2 billion rands get stolen from our public hospitals, and instead of asking, where did the money go? Foreigners are the reason you can't get medicine. Can someone please explain to me why the politicians who are stealing billions from our public hospitals are driving G-Wagons, and instead of demanding accountability, your first instinct is to blame foreigners? How does that make any sense? Do you understand how stupid that sounds? It's like seeing a man who just walked in on his wife cheating on him, and instead of holding her accountable, he turns around and starts screaming at his next door neighbor. That's who you are. You're just watching as your government lies to you, steals from you, and spits in your face. And somehow, it's the foreigners who are breaking our laws. This is just embarrassing. You guys do realize that corruption is also illegal, right? I don't mean to be rude, but if this is how South Africans think every day, we're in serious trouble. And these are the same people we're trusting to vote in next year's election. You voted for criminals to be in charge of our hospitals, and now you're confused that our hospitals are falling apart. How? No wonder this country is a mess. And please, stop saying there's an influx of illegal immigrants in South Africa. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. There is zero evidence showing that there is a massive influx of undocumented immigrants in South Africa. The only real influx that's happening in this country is the influx of people who lack critical thinking. Stats SA, the country's most credible and trusted source on population data, has denied the sensational claims made by xenophobic movements like Operation Dudula. Stats SA has never released an official figure for undocumented immigrants. Opportunists like Jacinta Ngobisi are using your economic frustration to stir up racial hatred. If you heard a white woman saying the same things that Jacinta says about Africans, you'd call her racist. Foreigners have been living in South Africa and using our public health care since 1994. Just because the hospital was full on Tuesday means nothing. The only thing that has changed is how much your government steals. This is why corruption thrives in this country. South Africans have lost the ability to hold their leaders accountable. Instead of going after corrupt officials, we go after desperate people who have no power, as if that's going to change anything. But hey, keep chasing immigrants so that our politicians can continue stealing in peace. These people who you voted for have offshore bank accounts, passports, and they are prepared to bounce the moment this country collapses. You're the one who's going to be left behind, angry and broke.